And then he became a boxing referee?
No, this boxing referee was before that.
I thought he refereed boxing fights.
But he did. He came back for special events and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, he did the majority of his career before then. And he was a welterweight boxer himself. I didn't even know that. So, but yeah, and then he did Judge Mills Lane from 98 to 2001.
Took blows he was in a sport where you take blows to the head and still became a lawyer. So to all of those rodeo guys, you could be a lawyer still. You don't have to dislocate your hips.
You don't. Or
get brain hemorrhages like Johnny Knoxville.
Right.
Or the only time I've ever seen a little bull riding compilation, they showed one of the bad ones where they showed what happens when you try to hold on with two hands, and basically the guy just kept more or less hitting his face on the back of the bull's head.
Right, you flop forward and back. You have to balance yourself out. Right.
You can go to law school.
You could.
You can do. If Steve Harvey can get his own judge show, he probably went to one of those how they have those code boot camps online.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's probably similar to a law degree.
Maybe
fast track.
Maybe the University of Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
a fast track to a law degree. You get it at the drive-through window.
It's like the McDonald's of law degrees. That's what it was.
Exactly.
No, I honestly...
You can do that. You have the power in you to get a law degree and negotiate a peace between Russia and Ukraine. Maybe they will vacate those territories and not precipitate World War III.
And we're all counting on you. We're all counting on you at this point.
Get out there and be somebody.
And do something. Please do something.
Stop riding bulls.
Stop boxing.
Stop boxing.
Go stop being a boxing referee. Go get your law degree so that you could take down the Russian influence. That's what it's all about.
Stop blindfolding yourself and standing in front of a bull like the way Johnny Knoxville does.
Exactly. That gets you nowhere. You could be ending this crisis in the Ukraine, for God's sakes.
Well, to be fair, it got Johnny Knoxville quite a few places, but that's like lightning in a bottle kind of thing.
Huge lightning in a bottle. That's right. That takes a lot of skill.
Anybody else who does that and films it, 99% of the time, you will not you will not go many places. Johnny Knoxville made it happen, but he's the exception to the rule.
That's right. Very few people are able to do that. So just hang tight, do it the right way. No, but at the end of the day, I guess all those rules about at least being an attorney to get one of these shows went out the frickin' window. And I said, let's just give Steve Harvey a judge show. Let's just do it. Let's just bite the bullet and go for it. And apparently it gets solid ratings because it's still on. But yeah, everyone who's had a judge show has had some sort of law experience. But I guess, has Steve Harvey ever been a judge of something? Like a talent contest? A school talent contest?
I guess you could say that he was the mediating force in Family Feud.
He still is. He still hosts it. So maybe you're right.
He does that too.
Yeah.
Is he hurting for money or something, doing two shows like that?
No. What it is because when he got Family Feud, he wasn't doing a whole lot at that time. And then he blew up on Family Feud. Everybody loves him on Family Feud. And so he started getting shows left and right. It's the complete opposite.
Maybe I'm kind of imagining a scenario where Vladimir Putin and President Zelensky from Ukraine go on Family Feud, and Steve Harvey solves all of their problems for them
by giving one of them $20,000 in fast money.
And that's all it takes.
We asked 100 people.
Thank God. We're just thank God for Steve Harvey. That could have ended so poorly. That could have ended so poorly.
It could have been so much worse. Steve Harvey.
That was like a direct assault on NATO.
That's right. And then,
but Steve Harvey was there.
Steve Harvey, the hero.
He would have statues erected to him. Of him.
That big smile and the mustache that's just looking at you everywhere you go. Steve Harvey is
game show.
Yeah,
in his hand.
Exactly. Steve Harvey, the hero we didn't know we needed.
Exactly.
Hey, Steve Harvey, sponsor us. We could use your sponsorship. Oh my god!
It could be right next to a Steve-O statue or something.
Because he's going to be Secretary of State.
Exactly. Secretary of the Interior.
Oh, Interior. Excuse me. That's right. Secretary of Interior. That's right.
And Johnny Knoxville will just be a diplomat or something. I don't know.
Ambassador, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, ambassador. I think
nothing else, he's a charming fellow.
That's right. And we get to claim him here in Knoxville.
Exactly.
See, that's the beauty of that. He's maybe not as beloved as Dolly Parton, but he's definitely up there.
Yeah. We got to make sure Dolly Parton's statue is bigger than his, though.
And Steve Harvey's too. No shame to Steve Harvey, but we got to make sure that her statue stands out to everybody else's. I agree with that. Just got to make sure it works.
Got to put them next to each other, and say on the plaque of Johnny Knoxville, don't get something hey, don't get me wrong, Johnny Knoxville is important.
Yes,
but not Dolly. We got to say something like that.
Nothing. No one will ever be as important as Dolly Parton.
She's giving her employees a free college education.
Can you believe that? And a place to live.
Place to live? She's paying room and board.
Room and board, apartment complex. I'm I want to go work at Dollywood now. And I don't necessarily want to go back to school, but where was this 15 years ago?
I do have somebody who used to work where I work. She got a seasonal job at Dollywood, and she had a very cynical reason for it. They made too much money, and paying for people's college education is a tax write-off. But
they're still doing it.
You're paying for people's educations. That's big. I'm sure there are several ways you can achieve a tax write-off, and she chose funding higher education for people. That's still very admirable.
It's still the best. It's still the best way possible. Exactly. I don't care why she did it. The fact that she did it's awesome. Quit being so skeptical, people.
My little sister is going to benefit from it. So
bingo. Why isn't Dolly president?
Because she's too good. You have to be fairly power hungry to be president.
Yeah, you have to be a sucky person a little bit to be a president. You're right.
Even the good ones. You gotta have that ego. She probably got some ego, but not to the extent you need to be president.
Not a politician ego. That's at the end of the day. She doesn't have a politician's ego. You're right about that. Love you, Dolly. Sponsor us.